Alright, what's up guys, it's Ash here, and I'm playing a little Borderlands 2, or rather I'm showing you Borderlands 2. I'm not actually recording this live comm, because, well, I did record a live comm, but it didn't work out because I mistakenly deleted the audio file that I'd recorded. So, yeah, no audio today, sadly, because I'm a failure. But I still wanted to upload this because I felt like the quest that I did was rather entertaining and interesting. So the gist of the quest is we had to protect this supply crate from the droves of mechanical robotic enemies that Jack is sending at us, and it turns out that there's iridium in the supply crate. So that's all good and all fun. So I hope you guys enjoy this. But I guess I can still try to explain what's going on. I guess I'm playing Zero, the assassin character. I earlier today I actually looked at the other characters, what Maya, Axton, and Salvador. I looked at their abilities, and Maya's abilities it seems like she'd be difficult to know what all you're doing, like with all her like all the traits and skills in her tree. It just seems like it's like all really complicated, and I guess you wouldn't have to really know what you were doing. I guess you just have to, use all your abilities, and stuff would happen. So I don't know, but then Axton, he's all right, I guess. I would never play Salvador because honestly, his action skill seems stupid to me, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it is. And then, well, like I was saying about Axton, I like his action skill. The turret is badass, especially if you there's one of his skill trees where you can go further into it, and you can give the turret, you can give it the ability to shoot rockets on top of the bullets, and you can. There's one further in the line where whenever you throw down your turret, it sets off like a mini nuclear blast. So that's pretty cool. And then the very last skill in that tier makes it where you can throw out 2 turrets. So that would be crazy to have. Maybe I'll play him next. I was actually really thinking about playing Maya next just because it seems challenging. I doubt I'll ever play Salvador. But I feel like as Zero, I don't use his action skill enough because I don't feel like melee damage is as amazing as it could be. And I guess once you had, when you're just leveling up, and playing the game, I think you need to have ability to do gun damage, because if you throw all your points into, the, I think it's assassin tier, or the assassin skill tree, you're not going to be able to deal any damage with your guns, and your melee damage won't be high enough or it won't have a high enough output to cover you, and all the stuff you're going to need to, all the stuff you're going to have to kill, you're going to be screwed because you're dealing no gun damage, and your melee damage is kind of powerful, but not enough that you could take on 20 enemies like you have to. So, I don't know, but I feel like once you hit level 40 or so, you could get all your skill points back and fill up that melee tree, as much as you could, and it would be crazy good. Because the last skill in that tree lets you, whenever you activate his deception skill, where it turns you invisible and then the enemies can't see you and it throws out a decoy, it makes it where when you stab an enemy with your melee attack, if you kill them, you re-enter stealth, and you can do it any number of times as long as you keep killing the enemies in one stab. And there's also an ability in another tree, I think it's, what is it called? I can't remember what the tree's called. But the last ability allows you to throw kunai, little knives, while you're in stealth. So if you could max out both those trees and get both those abilities, I feel like your melee could be really, really deadly. But right now, I'm just throwing all my skills into the sniping tree. I just maxed out the skill that makes it where your bullet speed is increased, and your bullet speed, gun damage, and critical damage are all increased. And I started working on the bore ability, which makes it where your bullets can pierce enemies, and if they do pierce enemies, it deals twice as much damage to the second guy it pierced. And then again, if it pierces a third enemy, it'll deal, quadruple damage to him, so that's pretty crazy. It's going to be awesome, I think. So we'll see what happens with that. And right here in this quest is where they finally started spawning close to me, so they blew up my turret, and I had to get out of dodge. But this is where it gets a little more interesting, because before I was just, you know, sitting in the turret and raining hell down on them, but now I actually have to get a little up close and personal. So that's fun. But I really dig the shotgun I'm currently using. It deals explosive damage, and it deals a lot of it. I'm pretty sure I use more guns than the one I use. Yeah, I just switched to that fire sniper rifle, and it did not work out at all, because machines aren't weak against fire. So I had to switch to, or I switched to my pistol and threw the slag elemental effect on the robot, and then I switched to my SMG, which is just like a generic SMG, because I just did the quest where you get the Bane SMG. And the Bane SMG is pretty funny because whenever you have it out, you can't move, like, at all. Like, even when you're, like, sprinting, you'll move, like, a millimeter a second. And whenever you fire it, it makes, like, funny noises, like, pew, 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 pow, 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 pow. Like, it's people's voices making noises, and it's pretty funny. And I actually just got a sniper rifle by doing this, like, really long quest. And the sniper rifle talks to you. It's not as annoying as that other guy I mentioned, but it's like if you don't hit an enemy, if you miss with your shots, it'll be like, oh, now you're wasting ammo. And whenever you like stop shooting after like unloading your whole clip, it'll say, oh, you're finally done shooting. It's pretty funny. And the sniper rifle does a boatload of damage. It deals like 800 damage per shot, which I think is pretty crazy, because the sniper rifle I used before that dealt like 500 per shot, so that's a pretty good upgrade. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. And one thing I want to note is that I am a grenade whore. That's probably one of the reasons I should play Axton, because he has skills that actually affect grenades. If you look down in the bottom right, I can hold 9 grenades, which is crazy. And I am not conservative with them at all. I will throw all 9 of them at one group of enemies just because I can, and just because they do so much damage. Because I have like the corrosive, it's longbow corrosive transfusion grenade. So it teleports to the location it's supposed to go to, it deals corrosive damage, and then after it's done damaging them, it heals me for that amount of damage. So it's pretty badass. So the quest is wrapping up here. We got 4 iridium out of the deal, and I actually found 4 more iridium from killing an enemy. And after I stopped recording, I found 4 more. So good deal. It was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the quest, and look forward to more Borderlands gameplay. I'm gonna start uploading, you know, little quests here and there. So I hope you guys enjoyed.